Sorry, my mic was not on. Magical Butterfly Spirit here. Thank you so much for joining. If you're watching the replay, welcome. The timestamps will be in the description, but of course, you're welcome to watch the entire video. Let me go ahead and get ready. Oh, that buzzing you heard was from the electrolyter. Let me go ahead and get this table ready for you for our beautiful, amazing reading that we're going to do regarding if the return to sender worked for you. All right, let me go ahead and get some cards for this reading. As we go ahead and get ready for people to join us. Again, Magic Butterfly Spirit here. This is the return to sender reading. In this reading, we're going to be talking about did the return to sender work? Plain and simple. I'm assuming you're here because you did a return to sender recently and you're like, well, what happened? We never really find out what happened, you know? So this is what this is about. We're doing 2 pounds or 3 pounds, Spirit. We're saying 2 1/4. 2 pounds plus a collective. We'll start with the collective. All right, so for the collective, we're going to do, for the collective, we're going to do courage. Okay, and then for pile number 1 is change or ease? Ease. Pile number 1, we have change. And then pile number 2, we have ease. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the collective reading. Courage. Oh, they want me to read this. Divine courage is not the absence of fear, but a nudge that says, keep going, do it, don't worry. All will be well. You have to get quiet enough to hear it. Dear Divine, may I feel your courage and your will. I'll hold it up so you could screenshot it, pause, screenshot if you like to keep that on your phone. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Put out some tarot. Oh, I forgot to light incense. I'll do that after I put out the cards. We have this 5 of Swords in reverse, change in the reverse. 8 of Cups upright. They also want me to get some story dice. Prepare for some ASMR. Thank you. Something's happening during the full moon with your return to sender collective. Or you did a return to sender during the full moon. This is very prominent for you if that is the case. More ASMR. We have steering wheel. This person, the collective, the person that you guys were trying to do a return to sender was really choking your energy. I'm sorry to say this, but for somebody, it's an actual physical altercation that happened or you were trying to avoid. I have lock, like kicking someone out of your home or being kicked out of your home. Some kind of like alien abduction, because we have spaceships here and we also have a spaceship. So it's like 2 spaceships situations. Out of time, out of space, out of time, out of space drama. Somebody was putting a lot of pressure on you. There being a real VIT or a real DIC. And it feels like you didn't really have a choice on this return to sender collective. Starting to understand why I got 2 pals. Okay. understand why they did a collective part first to get the energy of why you did this return to sender, and one pal to say this is what happened, and then the second pal to say this is what happened, because there's two different pulling energies I'm getting right now. You also have the initial HOYS, soy, HO. You guys could say that to yourself. Yo ba, violin playing, classical music. I just heard sayonara. In a past reading I did, I was picking up some Asian influence, like an Asian Asian goddess, Asian based goddess. Hmm. Kicking somebody to the curb. They kick you to the curb, or you kicking somebody out to the curb. Hey Jess. Hey Luminous Starseed. How you guys doing? Right now we're doing the collective part of the reading. I haven't started the pal yet. This thing wasn't little. The fact collective that you guys did this to return to center means that it was something you felt like you had to do. Again, I'm going back to this choking. And then what you don't see right here is a hatchet. And spiraling out of control. So this was something that needed to be done. A whole lot of drama going on in here, and there was either two things. It happened during a full moon. The event happened during a half moon, or during the next waning moon. The return to center that you did is going to come to completion. 3 different things, I know, from this one image, but that's what I got for you. All right, we're going to move on to the tarot for this collective. Walking away, no longer fighting. Again, you had no choice. Here we have the moon again here. Turn it this way, you guys can see. Oh, I forgot about this one. Be thankful. Feel like you're working with the divine, the goddess. You're grateful for your ancestors, collective. I don't feel like you're the type of person who always do return to sender, collective, and there's consequences to your actions. Like maybe some of you did not do it correctly, or you didn't target it to the right person. You thought it was, I'm just throwing out names. You thought it was Amy, but it was really Jack, you know? But Amy always hanging out with Jack, so you're picking up the wrong energy. Kind of like that. Oh, I'm glad you like the story dice board, Jess. Whew. All right. So moving on to pile number 1. What shall do? Once I find you guys, what did I do with pile number 1? Found you. All right, pile number 1, ease. Thank you. Somebody just reminded me I didn't do the incense. Appreciate it. Thank you for the reminder, whoever that was. This is definitely a reading where you want to clear off as much energy as you can throughout the reading. Get you guys sorted out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Okay. Clear off my cards. Some over here. The story dice I just used. The charms I just used. Which is ruins because I feel I'm going to use that later. All right, we are ready to go. All right, so we're going to use the Bad A Tarot deck. Bad ASS. I love this tarot deck. It has great graphics. All right, so let's see. Pile number 1. What happened after you did your return? Feeling my throat chakra go like some kind of weird, not exactly closed, but like I'm gasping for air. It's reminding me of that story dice where the guy was holding their throat. Somebody was trying to stifle you. Again, I don't know if it's an actual physical altercation or the energy of it, but somebody was trying to stop you from doing something. We have the Chariot. We have the Hierophant in the reverse. Ooh. We have Bobby. That's a good sign for a reading like this. Bottom of the deck. Game over. Should I take this? No. Game over. Five of Swords. Five of Cups. If we get another 5, we could play some lotto. What number is this? Is that a 1? I need your help. Is that a 1 or a 4? Let me know in the chat. Okay. But whatever it is of Swords, and it's I am free of your BS. So I'm going to go with the energy more so than the number. And then finally, we have the 4 of Pentacles. If this is a 4, then that is a 1. All right. Oh. I should not be showing the 4 of Pentacles. Hold up. All right. Okay. Keep it moving, Joy. Keep it moving. Give me a moment to channel. So my first question I was asking Spirit, my collective, was did the return to center work? They said, heck yeah, but there was consequences to it. There was a bit of a karmic blowback to your return to sender. That's why we have the Hierophant in the reverse. I feel like it would, yeah, they said it wasn't sanctioned. If that's, how can I explain that? When I do things like that, I check in. Like I usually check in with Archangel Michael. Like, Archangel Michael, can I do this? And he'll tell me, no, you're tripping. Or he'll say, hell yeah, go ahead. So he doesn't say it like that, but and then I proceed or I do not proceed. And most of the time I do not get the green light. Most of the time he's like, yeah, you're tripping. You need to relax. But when I do get the green light, then I know it must be something big where I have to do things because I am, not to brag, but I am heavily protected. So when I have to do something on the physical realm, then I know there's something major going on. You did have to do something. That's clear. We talked about that during the collective part of the reading. But the thing is, I feel like maybe you just went just a little too much. It's a little overboard. It's the Five of Swords that's telling me that. Because we have here game over, play again, yes, no, and it says no. So I feel like you kind of went a little bit overboard. You got a little zealous, like bye, later. Let me light this candle. And you took care of it, but also you went too far. So that meaning, right, that there's going to be some karmic blowback that you might have to deal with, or you are dealing with. Ooh. There's somebody in the chat that might know what I'm talking about, that you're currently into a certain situation that this could be part of the reason why that blowback, where situations that you're not normally in, and it feels like the world is crumbling around you, it's some of the karmic blowback is from this. You hit the wrong people. Let's say there was 5 people in the group. You were only supposed to hit one, but you got all 5 plus bystanders because of the karmic energy that that one person had with the other people. So it was like a spider web. So you were going after the main person, but if you light a fire to a spider web, the whole spider web is going to burn. And it's not going to just be one section. Hmm. So right now, this card that I can't show you, you're going through like a rebuilding process right now where it's like it feels like your world is turning upside down, and it is. Excuse me, my throat chakra. And it is for some of you because of the karmic lesson that you have to learn, that you unearthed because of this. Hmm. Okay, so knowing that, let's get some tea on actually how the return to sender played out, because that's what you guys are really here for, right? You want to know what happened. Okay, I'll use these. All right. Hey, Shelly, how you doing? I hope I'm saying your name right. Shelly, Charlie. I don't see an R, but I'm reading a very small screen right now, so I'm not sure. Yeah, Jess. That's the kind of energy I'm talking about. Hey, Gwendolyn. That's the kind of energy I'm talking about, where it's like something your blessings got blocked, rearranged, moved over. Things the way how one that things normally flow for you, it's just been chaotic, and it's because yeah, exactly, it hit the intended target, but dot dot dot. But it got casualties, collateral damage. So you're paying a bit of a karmic debt because of it. Because the Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, speaking of money, it stopped their money. I mean, anybody who's familiar with tarot, right? Whether you watch a lot of tarot readings or you're a tarot reader yourself, when the Nine of Pentacles comes, you know it's like something slow happening, right? This is in the reverse, which is like, you might as well have a stop sign put out. So yeah, it stopped their money. Some kind of friendship or communication as well, or maybe like a job. Something that is ego based. It's ego based that they prided themselves on. Like, think of a doctor who gets a malpractice suit. And so now, and it was on the news, you know? It's like, it's very ego based. It's something public. It's something that they're ashamed of that came to light. It's something that they have to explain to the people they don't want to explain things to, because these are the people they hold a high esteem. I was gonna say family. It doesn't feel like family. Like, it feels like they don't give a crap about how their family think about them. It feels more like colleagues or old college buddies or the guys at the bar. Like, people they brag with, and try to make it seem like they're better than them. And then now they're realizing, the people that around them is realizing, maybe they do have skeletons in their closet, because the Six of Swords is telling me that something got revealed publicly that's egocentric. Little tarot lesson for you guys. All right, let's keep going. King of Swords. Speaking of choking, people. Okay, so this person is a liar, which I'm sure you know, Paul One. and people are just not believing their lies. Like it reminds me of someone that I used to work with, and they will say something, and everybody's like, "Oh yeah, yeah, yeah," but as soon as they turn around, you're rolling your eyes. You're like, "Whatever." Like everybody knew they were full of crap, but in front of their face, they made it seem like everything was cocoa-static. Huh. I just heard, you know the song from Outkast? What's it? Da, 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 da. It's like Rose's Caroline. Da, 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 da. And then at the end of it, it's like, oh, when you channel, you can't hear anything. But it's like he basically said, like, you you smell like ish, like all your ish is being. We can smell your ish, or something like that. This person is either a petitioner, a prayer warrior, a very good manifester, pays somebody to do work for them, but something. They are in the craft or know how to manipulate people who are in the craft to do things for them. And they are also very hypocritical because they will pretend like they don't believe in the craft. And I'm using the word craft loosely. Yeah, like a warlock. I'm using it loosely. So it could be prayer. It could be lighting a candle at an altar and praying to God, capital God, in a church, you know? But it's what are they praying about? So they may sit there and act like they're not into witchcraft or they're not into tarot or the historic craft. However, they're very much into it and they're lying and pretending like they're not. They use this to manifest their money as well. They use this to smite thy energy, thy enemy. This is a nasty person. I see why you did the return to center. You just got heavy-handed with it, but I see why you did it. I actually see why you were heavy-handed with it because this person energy, like I mentioned, the spider web, it's connected to other people. So it was hard to hit a bullseye target like that because this person is feeling like a man. It could be wrong, but it's feeling very masculine. Is very center base, and so everybody that he's connected to, like he don't let go of their energy ever, whether they're in their space or not anymore. He does not let go. Nasty vampire. Excuse me, my nose is getting stuffy. He had the nerve to have, what's it say? On his culture, religious wear. Yeah. He's that guy. He's the guy that, yes, exactly, Jess. Hold on. He's the type of guy who's a in the Mason, in the Freemason, but act like the Freemason don't do what they really do. So he's that kind of guy. He's the type of guy who goes to church every Sunday and pray with Sister Mary while also banging Sister Mary, who's married to the pastor. There's children involved for some of you. Some of you. Oh, what is this cat? What energy you guys get when you see this cat in a costume? I'm getting shapeshifter. That's what I'm getting, but you guys might pick up something else. Someone who pretends if this is the father of your children, they pretend like they mean your kids well, but they really don't. They're actually using your kids against you, throwing them candy. Like you're throwing them candy, and you see how the cat's swiping it away. And then so the kids don't see them swiping it away, so they're thinking you're not the one giving them the candy. This person talks about you behind your back to your own children. If this is a baby daddy. This is a red cord. This is something that can't be broken. I'm sorry, Power One. I have a red cord here. This is a very strong karmic tide. That's another reason why we got a karmic blowback. The tides are changing, though. I just heard that. The tides are changing in your favor. So this karmic energy that you're in is going to end soon. Luckily, okay, so we're in a very fertile karmic season right now. We got Libra in the South Node, Aries in the North Node. Aries is fast acting, rash, jumps to conclusion, action orientated, right? And a little selfish. I'm sorry to anybody who's an Aries, but just a little, right? But they also have the good qualities as well that people love Aries. This for this their same negative energy, rash, quick to make judgment, a little bit selfish. They're also um, will come to your defense quickly and will tell it as it is. You know, they're that kind of friend. So you have that in the North Node. The North Node is about um, living your best life, basically. Okay, so you have Aries in the North Node karmic cycle. Then you on the flip side, because Aries and Libra are the exact opposite of each other on the astrological circle. Libra is the total opposite energy of a Aries, which is why either Aries and Libra work very well together or they can't stand each other. It's one or the other. So with Libra in the South Node is about Libra is about justice, balance, seeing both sides of the situation equally. Libra is also very because they're seeing both sides, it might take them a long time to make a decision. But once they make a decision, they make that decision. And it's like you can't shake a Libra once they make their decision. And then you have that energy in the South Node, and the South Node is the all the bad stuff that you have to deal with from your past cycles in past life cycles that falls in your South Node. So quote unquote your bad karma is your South Node, and quote unquote your good karma is in your North Node. So you have fast acting energy in your good node, right? And then you have balance energy in your South Node. So karma is very swift and judiciary during this cycle with those two in that energy. So good for you, because whatever karmic situation you're going through, it's going to pay out in weeks or months versus years. So that's the good thing. The bad thing is it's going to play out. It's not going to wait to happen. If you say something bad to somebody today, that karma is going to hit. So be very careful with your actions and your words. They wanted me to tell you that. I know that was long winded, but I felt like I needed to explain that to somebody, because it's kind of like a warning. Like, okay, you kind of mess with fire a little bit, and you're lucky it didn't get as bad as it could. Not your fault, because this person deserved a return to sender, because all you're doing was sending their energy back to them. It's not like you were trying to curse them. Were you? Maybe a little. This is like a little, kind of possibly. Like, I'm not trying to do it, but if it happens, it happens. And so they just want you to be careful this point going forward, to check in with your spiritual guides. Like I check in with Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael is a great person to check into with things like that. Because you could also say to Archangel Michael, "Can you handle this for me?" You know. So that being said, pile one, all that to say, pile one is this person who is trying to get people to turn against you. Now this is giving me feminine energy. Before we're talking about masculine, now we're talking about feminine. This person that's trying to get people to turn against you is going to get their due justice. And this may not be who you did the return center on. This may be somebody that you wanted to do a return center on. And I think that's why they were telling me, that's why they were telling me to do the warning. Let them handle it. They have the big guns and they know how to handle this with precision like a surgeon. Don't trust your kids with just anybody. I do not like this cat. I don't know who this cat is in your life. Baby daddy, friend, co-worker, family member, Grandpa Joe. I don't know who this person is. Do not leave them around your kids. Don't leave them around your money. Don't leave your phone on the table when they're in the room with you. Nasty person. So nasty. All right, moving on to the story. All right, did I do story dice or should I do story dice? What should I do, collective? I'm not doing Love Oracle. Please don't make me do Love Oracle. We are love tapped out over here in the Magical Butterfly Spirit corner. Okay, Lemonade. I'll do Lemonade. Before I go, I'll do Lemonade. The dog is it's a beep. Yeah, I felt like that somebody unintentionally tried to curse them, or it got almost to a curse. Like it felt like it was this close to being activated, and it got stopped. I just heard like ancestors swooped in, like, no, don't do it. Slave, gilded cage. This message is for one person. You were put in a gilded cage, but treated like a slave. And that's all I got. That's all they said to say. All right, moving on to pile number 2. Just give me a moment to clear off the energy and to get a new deck. All right. All right. Pile 2. I'm very interested to see what you guys reading is going to be. Will you change? Could be wrong, pal, too. I think I might messed up a little bit, but I think you're changed. In the comment box, do I have the wrong card for pal 2? Thank you, Jess. Okay. Throwing off the energy for you guys as well. Get these decks in order. I wish YouTube was a little bit freer with their music, because I would love to have music play in the background for y'all. Oh well. The last time I had royalty free music playing in the background, and when I listened back to the reading, all you heard was white noise, like they were trying to filter out the music. YouTube be tripping. How to did the return to sender work? Hell yeah, it was a success. I just heard boom shakalaka. And I'm seeing like a tribe of people dancing. So I feel you guys have very strong ancestral magic going on with you. Because they're like, heck yeah, we did that, bitch. took that person down. We got Nine of Pentacles again. Four of Cups. Ooh, the Ace of Swords. Oh, that's what that was. The Ace of Swords. Duh, Joy. I'll be tripping. That one that I was trying to figure out what the heck it is. It was an Ace card. The Eight of Cups. Oh. Similar cards to Pile 1, but different results. First off, Pile 2, you guys had the go ahead, whether you asked for the go ahead or not. I'm actually feeling like we were begging you to do it so long ago. Like, thank goodness. This feels like a bully. Maybe an online bully, a frenemy. Because I just had a flash of the frenemy pick a card reading that I did. I just saw the title, the thumbnail flashed in my mind. So I don't know if you watched that reading or if I'm picking up a similar energy from that. Somebody that you, I don't know if respect is the right word, but more like you let them into your circle and they turned on you. And as a result, you did a return to sender. And now what resulted is a very lonely experience for them because it feels like, again, similar to Pile 1, they tried to isolate you from other people. But they did the reverse. Because what happened was that your return to sender is interesting because it feels more like you made a deposit into yourself. So whether your thoughts were vindictive, the results were not. Because I'm actually picking more of what you manifested because of this return to sender, more so than what happened to them. What happened to them was them looking stupid, more or less. Them looking stupid, them looking around, trying to figure out where's everybody, where's my money, where's my friends, where's my followers, where's whatever that they tried to hold from you. Okay? Because I'm picking up for somebody watching. This was another tarot YouTuber who was trying to get you shut down, like steal your viewers or some kind of magic work they were trying to do because they were intimidated by you. Definitely not for everybody. I'm just picking up for that for one person. And you being intuitive and psychic felt that energy, didn't know where it was coming from, and you decided to return the energy back to wherever it was coming from, which is smart. That you didn't target it to any person in particular because you were 100% wrong on who you thought it was. And it's not who you thought it was. I feel like as I'm doing this reading, you're starting to realize who it really is. It's somebody that you admire. I keep looking at this mirror. You admire them for whatever reason. Like maybe you were going through a hard time in your life and they just seemed like they had it put together. And that's why you admire them. Or maybe that's why you judge yourself and compared yourself to them. Like, look at Joanne. Joanne has the husband, the kids, the home, the backyard, the dog. She has it all. She has everything that you wanted. And so you admired it. Not in a envy way, but like a things that you wanted to achieve in your life, like motivation. And this person used that energy of you um almost mentorship or friendship, I don't know, partnership. It was like they saw you, even though you saw yourselves as equal, but you used their success in life to motivate you to level up yourself even more. That's how you saw the situation. They saw you as competition. They also saw you as um, very manipulative. They did not believe you being genuine because them themselves weren't genuine. So they were projecting that on you. And they also saw you like an underling. They saw you as somebody that oh, I remember I was like, "Ugh, they could never. I was talking like how I imagine Kim K would talk to herself. They could never be like me. They're so lucky I'm their friend. Ooh, not a nasty person. Anyway, so now they're looking stupid in the head because what's happening is that their justice, their return to sender is causing other people to realize how manipulative they are. I even think this card showed up during that reading. The energy is so similar. All right, and then we have you, pile two, Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. You freed yourself from this energy, and now you're like stepping into the limelight, and you have options. You're not drowning. You save yourself. Like this is down. You see how you have this? What do you call those? Prime mantis, the feeding fish. They're they were here trying to eat you, and all these cups are down here, and you're like, save me! Like you save yourself. Look at this. Remember in the beginning of the reading, I was like, I see like a circle of people celebrating, like your ancestors. And look at that card. Dang. I'm not saying I'm good, but man. Jess, I think many readers can relate to PAL 2 from many of the community posts I've been seeing. Yes, girl. Yeah, AVI. I forgot her full channel name, but it starts AVI, AV. She she put some things out there on a video. She was like really upset with somebody for something kind of like this, where I think they were stealing her energy or ideas or something, and she was picking it up, and she said, "Nah, let me get y'all together." So yeah, that's definitely going on in the spiritual community. I mean, it always goes on, but it dips and flow, and I guess we're back here again. But if you're not a tarot reader, then that still applies because whatever that you were trying to do, that energy that you're trying to cut off, it was with somebody that um, you were using as motivation, as to aspire, not envy, not jealousy, but like, oh, if they could do it, I could do it. Which is how we all should be. We should be elevating each other up. That's how I see every other tarot reader on here, except for the scammers, of course. But everybody else, I don't look at somebody with 80,000 sub counts and go, oh, damn, why did they get that? I'm more like, oh, wow, how did they get that? I need to step my game up. They post every day. I need to post every day. They go live every day. I need to go live every day. Like I see it as motivation, like a roadmap. And this person was seeing it as um they were being threatened. And that just tells you how they're not confident in their own life. Because if you're truly confident in yourself, you know that no one can steal your sauce because it's your sauce. It's your DNA. It's what makes you you. And no one can steal that and nobody can replicate it. And we know that our friends, we motivate each other. So we're never in competition with each other because if I go up to the next level, here's that ladder. I'm handing you the ladder to get there yourself. So that's what real mentorship or a sponsorship or using somebody to motivate yourself to get to another level. That's what that really looks like. It does not look like they're stealing from me or they have my ideas. And that's how this person felt, because they were projecting, because that's exactly what they were doing. They were taking from you. They were stealing your energy. They were stealing your ideas. They were stealing your friends. They were stealing your boyfriend. What? Bitch. Okay. Pow 2. They were trying to steal your man. Pow 2. Pow 2. Can you hear me? I'm talking to one person in particular right now. They were trying to steal your man, acting like they were um protecting you and shaming you for being with that person and telling you that you should not be with that person. Meanwhile, they were trying to steal your man. Bitch, are you serious? Ooh, people could be so nasty. Oh my God. And the way they were throwing you underneath the bus, trying to questioning your morale, questioning the reason why you're trying to be with somebody, knowing that you should not, but at the same time, you knew your energy was telling you this is somebody that you should be with. Even if it's short term, this is somebody you should be with. And this person so jealous of everything that's important to you, everything that you tell them that you want in your life, they're so jealous that even somebody that they don't really want because you want them, now they want them. Let's give a middle finger to that person, everybody, because they deserve it. Ooh, boy. There's some rules in sisterhood that you don't break, and that's one of them. Okay, moving on. Sorry. All right. 10 of Pentacles. Thank you, Pal 2. Thank you, Pal 2, because of your return to sender, your blessings are on your way. Because here's the thing with Pal 2. Not, you didn't just cut off the energy from this person to you. Whatever lies and manipulation that they were doing, because of your return to sender, other people are going to see it as well. And the universe is blessing you with 10 of Pentacles in your life. Security. Okay. It may not mean money. I'm hearing the word security. So security is going to be different for different people. It could be a job. Knock on wood. It could be a job. It could be a new home situation. It could be new friends. But just security. Power 2. All right, I'm going to wrap this up, but I'm not going. If anybody would like a personal reading, you want to go ahead and ask a question, you could do so now while I clear off this energy to get ready for your personal question. Oh, that broke. Ouch! It's hot. Okay, so in case y'all were wondering, this is live. All right, so now I have to figure out how to do this without burning the table. All right, there we go. All right. Let's get another one that's safer. Remember I told you earlier that karma is swift? You saw you put the middle finger up. Karma took care of that. I'm telling you, we got to be careful this time of however long this lasts. I think it's years. We need to be careful, y'all. Yeah, it could be a podcast. Oh my gosh. I think the spiritual community as a whole needs to come together and have a powwow. I really do. All right, no personal questions? Am I even live still? Yeah, I'm not sure I'm still live or not. There we go. Camera froze up and everything. I don't know what happened. All right. Okay, cool. You have a question, Jess? Or anybody else? I'm going to do some. Everything just shut down on me. I'm gonna have to put this up just a little bit so I could read the screen because my tablet just shut down. I am not seeing what's going on screen. I don't know if you guys are sending questions. I think I'm still live, but I'm just gonna go with it. I'm gonna do one more story dice, a little ASMR for you guys, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Hopefully, what the story dice shows is whatever question you guys ask. I really burned myself, y'all. Oh, but you know what? It was worth it. I'm sorry, but that person energy really upset me. It really pissed me off. I don't like when people mess with my collective. I see y'all like parasocial friends, you know? I see y'all like my people. All right, so we have here a light at the end of the tunnel. There's some drama going on that you're not aware of that's going to come to light. We have drama in the middle of two lights, a flashlight and a light bulb. And at the end of that, we have a crystal. Something hidden in a cave that's going to come to light. I have the number 2. What do you want to be, dice? Book. Ninja head book number 2 and hanging upside down. And they said, look at the bee. Something's happening at work. Ooh, somebody's going to get a promotion at work or a new job. 2 weeks, I just heard. 2 weeks, 2 months. 2 weeks, 2 months, and then something major happening in 2 years. So keep pushing. Keep moving forward. Like maybe you're in school right now and in 2 years you're going to get like a big job, you know? But so it's 2 weeks, 2 months, 2 years. Going up the corporate ladder or the social ladder if it's something online, like if you're a YouTuber or a TikToker or something, like it might seem like it's taking forever. And okay, yeah, it might be. 2 years is a long time, but when you get there, boy, when you get there, you're really gonna be like in the clouds, calling the shots. Cactus, puzzle, hat, police. No, just a regular hat. Somebody's capping. Somebody's been lying to you, and because of that lie, there's a piece to a story. We have a puzzle. We got the storybook. There's a piece to the story that you're trying to figure out, and you can't figure it out because you're basing your information on somebody that's lying to you or lying on you. This looks like a cracked time, like a crack watch clock. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what that looks like to me. It's gonna be revealed within divine time. Within divine time. I'm sorry. I know I said it weird, but whenever I hear divine time, I'm like, oh, divine time. That could be when anytime. Within divine time, though, somebody that's been lying to you is gonna say something, do something. They're gonna reveal themselves somehow, and it's gonna unlock a trove of stories that's you've been storing. Like you've been storing information, but you're missing the final piece. And then once you get that final piece, everything is going to come to light. All right. All right. I was gonna do personal readings. I don't know what happened. First, the camera froze up on my end. It froze up, and then like the chat stopped moving. But I saw people in the chat, so I know. I don't know what happened. Like the last message I saw was a long time ago. So I'm so sorry if you're posting questions right now. I do apologize. Please send all your complaints to YouTube. All right. Thank you guys so much. I really enjoyed this reading. Until next time. Bye.